to Moses to know the will of to walk through the Red Sea. Instead of finding a canal and to go to the other side, he is able to find in the Red Sea. Mungu hapa alikuwa amepitia. Na kwa hivyo hapa pako na njia. So in some of the places where we are not finding the way, it's only that we have not known the ways of God. So whenever that we find ourselves, just imefika mwisho, and God is revealing to us the new ways, it's simply because to Moses, he is revealing the ways. But to other people, he is doing the miracles, signs, and wonders. That's how the scripture verse 9 and 10 says. To the others, he was doing the miracles, signs, and wonders. But to Moses, that's why he knows in the Red Sea, in the wilderness, the way to take. Why? To him, he knows the ways of God. Let's move it a bit. So, what do we want to say? The ways of God is accuracy and exactness. The accuracy and the accuracy. So there's some places I want to jump, and then we come to this. Yes, let's now look at the majestic voice of God. The two majestic voices of God, and then we are done. I will look at how God speaks to us. The majestic voice of God. Two major voices that were spoken. Number one is after Jesus from the baptism. When Jesus was baptized, what the Bible tells me is Matthew chapter 3 verse 17. As soon as Jesus was baptized, he went out of the water. At that moment, the heaven was open. So whenever there is the voice of God, there is the opening of the heaven. And not only that, the Spirit will always come down. And when it comes down, there is a majestic voice of God. And that majestic voice of God, what does it say? And the voice from heaven said, "This is my son, whom I am pleased." This is the first point. In the New Testament, we are hearing the majestic voice of God. I know you are not understanding where we are coming from, but we are coming from the book of Peter, where he says, we were eyewitness of the majestic voice of God. And in this majestic voice of God, the first one is when Jesus resurrected. The second kind of the voice is in the garden in the time of the transfiguration. And in this is where Peter is quoting, and he is saying, there he was, and he has taken Peter, John, and James. And when they were in this mountain, there he was transfigured before them. And his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as light. This is the reason why I was telling you about the metonymy and the sedation, that kind of a name. Because of these kinds of the language. Because we